Okay, so good evening, everybody. Sorry for the mix-up, but I'm going to be doing some plants tonight. So um, I'm going to be on for a few minutes. So if you want to come on, let's go. All right, so I'm doing. If you hear that, that's my chair beeping. I don't know why it beeps. It goes through the beep stages rather. Got a bunch of plants. I'm going to start with. Okay. Okay, so these are some of the things that I got from the Free Seed Project. Hey, how are you? Hey, Nadia. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? A little late coming on, but I had some stuff I had to do. What is this one? Strawberry? Who knew? I'm looking at my seeds now. I'm good. I'm good. Did a little peppers. Okay, so and here are serrano. I have to also make sure that when I put them in that I know what they are. I'm gonna start with what I have up here. So I'm not gonna do I'm gonna do the winter ones. And they are, oh, that's just great. I need the letter for that one. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's see. Kale is 40 and it is red. So we're going to do kale. So these are my seed starters right here. That should be kale. And then, hi Edward, how are you? And then these little seed bags like this. Oh, that's really, really fun when you've got arthritis in your hands, isn't it? We'll get it open up because I got scissors. I brought something to the party this time. So anyway, and I have my seed starter dirt. So I'm going to put some dirt in here. So my husband lost his taste buds, not to COVID though, from something else. And I was looking on YouTube and TikTok for something else, but I found the burnt orange one, where you put the burnt orange and the brown sugar. So I just tried it on them. So we'll see whether that works or not. I took some pictures of it. I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And this is, yeah. Put this down. So how's everybody doing? What's up tonight? It's like Tuesday night, and I think like it's dead outside. Well, our sidewalks go in at about 7 o'clock anyway, 8 o'clock. So let's put this under it. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. So let's level this off just a little bit. Put this down. What you doing, Lynn? So I bought scissors, like I said, to the party this time. Okay, so that's that. Now, give it a little smidge of water. I did this. This is the kale, and I got to remember that too. Just a little smidge of water, so we'll see where that goes. Now, I need to write this somewhere. That's not going to do it. I got to get a pen. Kale, winter garden stuff. So I'm doing kale and some other seeds. I'm going to tell you what they are because I got these from the Free Seed Project, and I got a bunch of them. I'll tell you what they are in a minute. So just let's see what happens because I did fairly good with. This is my second year having a garden again, so I did fairly good with it. This year I did better than last year, but hey. So I'm going to stick this up underneath here so I'll know what it is because that's the thing of knowing what it is. So lots of farmers that I know that are really, really true farmers and stuff like that, of course they know what it is because they can tell you that's kale and that's what kind of kale and all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm not that kind of farmer, so we can do that. And then I don't know about onions, but I think what I'll do is I will do the mustard greens because they're yellow. The package is yellow. So we'll see how that goes. So what's everybody up to? Well, there's two different packages of yellow, so how can that be? No, but I know that still. Okay. Well, we'll see in a minute. Well, this must be okay then. Because they're round seeds, it says. So we'll see. I dropped the thing in it. Good thing there's no water in it. Okay, so I'm going to put a smidge of water in that. So I have dill and I have kale. Mustard seeds. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here and then move on. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here like this. I'm going to put this on the floor because I'm going to put these outside. I'm going to put a little like plastic compartment over it so that it'll let it breathe and stuff like that. So I'll put this here. And then, I'm going to do this one. Say hello to everybody. I'm sorry I was so busy doing this. Now, let's see what else we got. arugula. I'm not going to do carrots because I'm not sure that. Let's do this herb mix. There's a clear package right here somewhere. Hello, clear package. There's an herb mix. Let's do the herb mix. How about that? See where that goes. Now what? Yeah, mustard greens. I just finished planting mustard greens and kale. So I'm going to do something else now. I'm going to do, this is a mixture of herbs right here. And they're in the clear package, so see what happens. Yeah, I like kale too. Okay, so I'm going to put them, and it's in the clear package, so let's see. I'll put it in the back. I'm not going to plant all these seeds. And I forgot that they were in packages, but they do mark them. That's why I was looking at it. Pen fell. It might fall for tonight. So let's drop these in. Now these are just a mixture of herbs. It doesn't even tell you what they are. But I'll know. Now pretty much I know the herbs. I just don't know. My mother could go out in that garden or out in the yard or when we were in the country, down the country, and know what was what. I didn't. But hey, can't be like my mom. I got that. So now let's see what we want to do. I'm not going to use any of these because these are mostly summertime ones, but I am going to use some other things. So I'm going to go in my little bag. Then I'm going to show you what I started growing in the window and when I'm going to plant a couple of things to go in the window. So I'll put these over here. So what do you all have for dinner? What did you all make good for dinner? We had some of what I had yesterday, and then we had lamb chops tonight. So now, let's see what I got here. I got a lot of different, I have these right here. Heirloom herbs. Some peanut butter? Really? You know what? I used to love peanut butter and like peanut butter on jelly sandwiches and peanut butter on crackers. But for some reason, I don't know, I lost my taste for peanut butter. These are my 40 heirloom vegetables, so let's see. Why don't we grow because we can grow this inside too. So why don't we grow okra and jalapenos? Because for some reason or other, soup, peanut butter soup, African. They have names on this. That's sunflower, and that's red cabbage, and that's big man pumpkin. I'm not growing any pumpkins. Maybe next year. I think I'll try onions and Onions maybe have to grow, but I'll do some more. Oh, it's 2 p.m. Where are you at? Edward, where are you at? Yeah, it's 2 p.m. Probably California, maybe. I think Brussels sprouts. Okay, so I got the two onions and Brussels sprouts. And let's see where that goes. Because I have like so many different, and of course I can't plant them all. Plant some of them in the summer, but next summer. But Hawaii. Oh, excuse me, aloha. I have a friend over in Hawaii as we're speaking. She's visiting her son, I believe. My chair. Okay, this chair right here gives me a fit. It beeps and then it doesn't beep. It's beep. I don't know. And they've come to fix it several times, and I just think they just wants to be, just wants to get attention. Okay, so this is Long Island Brussels sprout. Now, these will grow in the winter, but they grow in like stalks, and I've got to come back in about a week or so and make some different mixtures to go in the garden and to go for your plants. So that's that. So the last one for this is, that's got to go in there. Now this is the yellow onions, and I just want to see if they'll actually grow. Okay, so I got that. Just make sure that they're all out. Okay. So now we're going to have the water in this one. All right, so that's that. So these are started. Let me put onions in this one too, because I actually can do this. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's put this down. Now, let me show you. These are the scallions that I did on the hydroponics, and this needs some water, by the way. And they were like little teeny nubs, and this is how they've grown in my window. So I can cut the scallions and actually use them, when I'm cooking. So I'm going to do a couple of those. Yeah, so those are the scallions. And I like the smell of onions. A lot of people don't, but I do. So what was in the peanut butter soup? Okay, so this is, put these over here. This is some water in it. And this is what I do when I'm putting stuff in the window. Hi, Tina. How are you? When I'm putting stuff in the window. Okay. This is the end of the celery. So I'm going to put this in there. And like I said, that's not going to be anything for a while. A couple of weeks, maybe a week top. But this is what you'll get when you just put them in water. So you can cut off, like, you can't grow your onions, but things like bok chow and bok choy and scallions and okay, all right, that's an African dish, isn't it? And celery and lettuce, like romaine lettuce and stuff like that. You can grow that right in your window. So I put this in there. So now what I should do, but I can't because I don't have the. Well, yeah, I do actually. I have some other little ideas. Okay, because I have. Show you in 1 minute. I have peas. I have all these different peas right here. If you don't know now, you know. You can take these peas, and I'll take some out because I was going to put them in the jar, but I'll take some out. You can take a handful of these. Oh, okay. All right. I've had some of the African dishes. I've heard of that one. I've heard of peanut butter soup also in the Philippines, so that's why I was asking was it an African dish. I'm gonna take a handful of these beans, and these are pinto beans, by the way. Put these over there so they won't fall. Okay, so now what you do with these, okay, is if you want to regrow them, what you do is you pat some water on it. Okay, just a little bit of water. Okay. Roll them in a paper towel. And stick them on one of your little plant things. Like that. Okay. And just let them and make sure that they have water. Put them in something. I think I'll put them in this one right here. Okay. Put them in this little dish right here. And the moisture will go up. And all of a sudden, 2 or 3 days later, you'll see these little green things coming through. And those are the buds for them. Sometimes you probably will not have room in your house to grow them because you have to grow this inside. But if you do, if you have a nice little window or something like that, because you can't grow them hydroponically, I don't think anyway. The real hydroponics that really know how to do it, they can really do it. But I have grown them inside in a little bush. Now, what's going to happen? The Brussels sprouts, that's going to have to go outside. But like I said, this will be fine. So you just keep watering it and just put a little water on it and just let it go until you see the green, and then you plant them. And you do that with any of the beans any of the dry beans that you have. Just get them to get some moisture, and you do that. So really, I was going to do the peppers, but I don't have any more trays. But I do have I don't even know what's in this. Okay, come on, seriously, stop falling. You know it gets bad when you start talking to your plants. I mean, when you start talking to your plants, you really know that it's getting serious. But I told them good morning and everything. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to show you this, and this is, somebody sent me this to review, and I did it about maybe a month ago. But this is the herb garden, and it has basil, cilantro, chives, parsley, and thyme in there. So, and it's non-GMO, it's heirloom, and it's natural. So I'm going to open it up because I haven't looked at it. Since I got the review, I forgot what was in it because I knew I was going to plant it, but I'm going to plant it in here. So it's got 5 pots, 5 sauces, 5 plant markers, 5 cocoa coir pellets, okay, and then 5 seed packets. And so yes, and it's got a water bottle too. So that's nice. Now let's get in it again. I got in it before. I'll get in it again. Here it is. Yeah, you talk to your plants to help them grow. Just like you talk to your babies. You know, when you have babies and stuff like that, and they couldn't talk, but you could talk to them and stuff like that. And it's funny, you know, and sing to them and stuff like that. So you talk to your plants. I don't sing to them because I lost my voice in the stroke. So they really don't want to hear me sing. But I do other things. You know, I've got to take some of the dry leaves off tomorrow, probably. So this is what's in the box. Oh, they even have a little pencil for me. Oh, they got little. I'm like a little kid. They got when it's metal. Oh, I love this. I didn't see all this. I just demonstrated the box. Okay. And this is the water bottle. This feeds on the outside like this, but I really just use my little water pitcher. So I'm going to put a couple in while I'm talking to you all, okay? Let's see. These are nice planters. Let me see if this fits. And they have little holes in the bottom of them. Because I put some holes in the bottom of several of my things. Hey, sexy Southern Belle, how are you? What's up? So I think I'll plant thyme and parsley maybe. So let's put the seed, the pot in. You doing okay? Sexy, how are you? Be quiet, chair. My chair's beeping. Don't mind it. It's not getting attention. That's all I could think of. I hate to call those people again. So tomorrow, okay, the roofer is coming with the inspector. They're going to inspect the roof, and I guess add up all the damages and stuff like that. So hopefully by the end of the week, maybe the beginning of next week, we will get the money to fix our roof so that I can go in my art room and do what I have to do. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It will get fixed, I hope. And then my husband asked me this question that he always asks, what time are they coming? And I said between 1 and 4. Oh, and I said, why do you always ask me this question when you're a contractor and you know that you could not nail down a time? Never. Got it. So these are the little cakes. And this little cake right here, what happens is it goes down in the bottom, okay? And then you gently take your thyme, this is thyme, and you put it on top of the seed. But of course, you know, I never really get it always on top of the seed. My day was good. My day was good. Busy. That's why I came on late, because I was supposed to come on this afternoon, but I promised you that I would be on, so I'm on. So we're going to pour these on top. And make sure that we have them all. Okay, and then we're going to take this. I'm going to put just a little bit of water in it. And this thing is going to swell. It's got a little like plate under it so that the water won't leak out. So what happens is it absorbs the water back into it. So that's good. So we're going to put this down here. We're going to do one more. Okay. Stick the, oh yeah, let me put this also. Let me do this. They gave me these little yellow tags. So what I'm going to do, put it down in there like that. And then I'm going to take this. And here's the other one. Put this into right now. If you're worried about planting, what I've found for me, and this talking to other people and stuff like that, is to get pots. You can get, hey son, how are you? This my everybody. That's my son. My son. That's everybody. Say hello to everybody. And what I've done is I've taken pots, old pots and things like that, and whatever, and then and put my plants in them and stuff, and then big pots. And people have given me pots, and I've done it like that so that it I have pots. So that because like I said, I can't go down to in the yard anymore. I have to come up, so everything is on my deck. But it looks nice, and it's arranged nicely. So I guess I'm going to do parsley. Because I have basil growing, and I have a couple of other things growing in the yard. So everybody, if you want to connect with everybody and visit their channel, if you like it. Well, that's parsley. Now, parsley is good for a lot of things. It's good for your breath. It's good for stomach aches. But I tried like I said, the orange, the burnt oranges and the sugar, but I hadn't heard of it before until recently. So now that's got water in it, and that's going to go. So tomorrow is DIY day. So I'm going to do a DIY and send it, and then I'm going to come back on with some more plants so that everybody can get the idea of planting in the house and starting a small garden and starting a winter garden. And like I said, I didn't know of a winter garden until really recently, in the recent months and stuff like that. I didn't know. The only thing I ever thought you could plant in the wintertime was collard greens. I didn't realize other things until I started watching other people. I said, well, hey, and I didn't know it. I'm not going to tell you I knew it. I grew my herbs and stuff mostly inside. But every day when you go to someone and you listen to someone or you read things and stuff like that, you learn something. So it's important. But what we can do, and I'm going to show you how to make like different things to put like eggs and things like that. The eggshells, grind them up, put them in, and make peat moss and stuff like that for your garden as well. Hey, Valerie. How are you? Everybody, this is Valerie. Valerie, this is everybody. Say hello to everybody. And again, get to know one another and stuff like that. And you will find out that you have a lot in common. So, I'm going to show you how to make your peat moss and stuff for those of you that are just starting out with the garden. And what I have to do here while I'm talking to you all is this plant completely died on me. My feelings were a little hurt, but hey, that's life in the big city. So I'm changing it around because I have to replant something else. So I'm going to use the dirt. And I'm not sure whether this came from Lowe's or I'm not sure where this came from, but I know this came from Home Depot. This did not, and I'm thinking that the other one did too. Actually, to be really well, this came out good. I'm just going to fill a little dirt around it and put some water in it. Yeah, that's what I was just doing. I was doing some herbs with them and showing them some different things because I had gotten this herb kit to a couple of herb kits to review. So I kept the other one and I started planting the other one outside, but I'm going to plant my herbs on the inside. The one thing that I have never been able to keep is cilantro. For some reason or other, cilantro and I don't, dry cilantro and I are fine, but the herbal cilantro that you plant from the seed, it'll grow for a little while and then just looks at me and says, bye. Well, this right here is a cosmic cactus with Kaktus. And they had it like it was multicolored because they had sprayed it. I can't say that I don't like cilantro. I actually do like it. But my husband doesn't like it, but I do. So I'm going to take some of this dirt. So they gave me more toys to play with. Hi, Brunel. How are you? They gave me more toys to play with, and I was really happy about that. So they gave me this, and they gave me a metal saw. I mean, shovel. Saw. Oh, my God. Shovel. I was very happy about that. So I'm going to fill it with some dirt. What's up, Brunel? How are you? And I use dirt from other things, but I use dirt from my yard. I have 2 bags of dirt out there, but when I got it from Dollar General, I believe, either Family Dollar or Dollar General. I get the two mixed up, and they had a sale, so I did get some dirt. But I recycle dirt. I'll recycle anything. My son's on here; he'll tell you. He knows me. I used to like be driving along and stuff like that, and I would see like an old piece of furniture, like an old table, something. I said, "Son, get that for me," and he'd be like, "Are you, Ma?" But I used to always fix it up though, make it pretty. So who knew that DIYs were going to be the number one thing now? Okay, so that's that for that. So give just a little bit more water because this is a cactus. We don't need a lot of water. So I water this once a week actually. But it has grown. I have a lot of little succulents. I started growing succulents this year. For some reason or other, I fell in love with them. And I have a little bowl of succulents, and I have a couple of little succulents in my window. And like I said, I started growing them this year. And it's funny because I really don't like to grow anything unless it's edible. But I fell in love with the succulents. I'm sorry, they are so pretty, and they're so easy to take care of too. So that's that. So these are going to go in my window. And again, I'm going to show you this one. This is the one that I started a couple of weeks ago. And this is hydroponic. So I'm growing this right in water. And but you can cut these off and you can use them as scallions, when you're cooking and stuff like that. And if you cut them, they just keep growing back. So, and you can do, like I said, bok choy and celery. I just did the celery one. You can do celery, anything that has this hard seed. Let me get this out. Anything that has this little hard seed in the end, you can do that. You can grow that. You can grow that right in your window. Just make sure that when you're doing it, if you have never done it before, make sure that you empty the water out and put fresh water in it once a week. And that's all it really does. And it's all the care that it really has. So it's really, really easy. It's easier than you think to keep a garden. Okay. And like I said, I can't have a big garden because I can't go down in there and get down on my knees and stuff like that. But I will have a garden and I will take care of it the best way that I know how. I just went out and watered it earlier. So anyway, I promised you I come on. I kept that promise. I am going to go take a shower and go to bed. I will be on tomorrow with a couple of things. DIY, I'll take one and then I probably will do a live one with you. I probably won't come on with the live DIY until about this time again because my grandchildren will be with me tomorrow. So good night, Valerie. My grandchildren will be with me tomorrow. So and because they used to come on and stuff like that, but YouTube doesn't allow it anymore. Well, 3 of my grandchildren are old enough, but the 8-year-old, she's too young still. So, I'd rather not have them on and stuff like that, but we did come on at one time and do cooking and all that other kind of stuff. But anyway, I love you all. Take any questions before I go? Anybody got any questions or any comments or anything? Let me hear it. Valerie, if you need any seeds or anything like that for your herbs, let me know because I can mail you some. I know what your address is, because I've mailed you things before, but I can mail you a few because I have like a whole bunch of them. I actually put a couple in dirt and they grew. But there's one I just leave in water because I just break it up in the romaine salad. The romaine lettuce. You can also grow that in there and just break it off. And like I said, if you keep the roots, and the water flowing every week, new water, you don't have to do anything to it. So I did put a couple of the celery in the dirt, but I do have one that I have. Well, I had one. And then I put them in the dirt. So I just decided I would start another one. So anything else before I go? Any other questions? And like I said, when you really want to do something, don't just take my word for it. There are a lot of gardeners on. Okay. If you were on with me last night, Grandpa Urban Prepper, he's a really good gardener and stuff like that. And so he gives you a lot of advice. So anyway, anything else before I go? Well, I love you all. Take care. Share me out. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. I have a buy me a coffee. Um, and my web page, my Facebook page. But and I love you. Take care. God bless. Bye bye. See you in the next video. I am going to go take a shower and go to bed. Love you all. Take care. Bye bye. Be safe.